Hello, we're doing verse 2 of the song Because He Lives. Remember, I'm left-handed, so mirror image me if you're right-handed. And it will be assumed that you watched part 1 or know the signs for verse 1 in the chorus, because we will not cover those thoroughly. All right, so the next verse is how sweet to hold a newborn baby. All right, so for how, you kind of open your hands like this. How. Sweet is like this, down off your chin. That's also sugar. How sweet. There are different ways that you might sign hold. You could do this, since that's how you hold a baby, or you can do something like that, or this, or this. I would do this personally. Okay, for newborn, those are two words that are a compound word, and we do them separately. So we do the sign for new, and that's coming up in your hand like this. New, new, new. For born, let me step back a little bit. So you come under like this, so it's like the baby's coming out. So born. So you have a new born, new born. And then for baby, you do this. So we can say, how sweet to hold a newborn baby and feel the pride and joy he brings. So, and, which you can always leave off and if you want. Feel, we've mentioned before, with your touchy-feely finger, you come up like this. Remember, that's the same sign that we used for mercy, or like God's mercy coming on us. So feel with your touchy-feely finger like that. So feel the pride. So for pride, you take your thumb and it's, you bring it up. It's a very prideful feeling rising up in you. Pride. And put on a prideful expression. And joy. So I usually do the baby fingers like J's. You could just do happiness with flat hand like that. So joy. He, this is the baby that you're pointing at. He brings. You could leave off that if you want and just do brings. Brings is coming from the side like this. Don't confuse that with prepare. Prepare is like this. It's like you're preparing. You've got these steps that you're preparing. And brings is just bringing it like that. Okay, so, and feel the pride and joy he brings. All right, now, there are different ways that you could interpret, but greater still. I have chosen, but more important. So you might see it various ways. You can literally sign greater still. This is like a yet, greater yet. But we're going to do more important. So, but, this is a sign for but. But. It's just your index fingers, your hands are crossed, and then you bring them apart. But. More important, this is more. And important is the same as worth. Okay, more important. So more important. The calm assurance. So this is the sign for calm. Calm. And we mentioned, or no, maybe we didn't. All right, so this is calm, and no, I guess, okay, that's gonna be in another verse. I thought we had done that already. All right, so we'll just do this for calm right now. Calm assurance. This is like truth, indeed, anything like that. So this is assure or assurance as well. At least it's one of the things that you can use for that. That's what I've chosen. One reason is because it's easy to sign, and you know, if the song goes fast, you want something easy. So more important, the calm assurance. Okay. This child, you can leave off this. Just put your finger in your hand for this. This child. Child is patting the head of the little child. So this child can face uncertain days. Now this is kind of like the face that we talked about in the first verse, or in the chorus, where I can face tomorrow. And we had said continue tomorrow. I can continue tomorrow. And there are lots of ways we can do this. We can have the child can continue. Or you can do this for face if you want to. You know, the child can face or continue, whatever you prefer to do. I'll probably do continue. For uncertain days, I'm thinking troubled days that you could do, or you could do uncertain where you take a B hand and it's like you're on the fence and it's like you don't know which way to go. That's uncertain. So you could have the child continue with uncertain days or troubled days with B's. Worry is with W's, you know, a concern or a worry. So the child can continue or face uncertain. I think I kind of like that. Uncertain days. This is day. The sun going across the sky. Because he lives. Okay? And we can review the chorus too if you like. So, because he lives, I can face or continue tomorrow. Because he lives, all fear is gone. Because I know he controls or holds the future. And life is worth the living. Just, you can leave off, or just, because he lives. Okay. Third verse will be in the next video.